You gotta shock him and punch, Osi. That's what I'm talking about. From one fake thug to another, you gotta know who your opponent is.
You're just a dad.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Breakdown. And by now, you know the drill. It's the biggest plays from the biggest games every single week. Osi, where do we begin?
That's right, Jason Bell. We're going to Arrowhead Stadium for the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. The Chiefs have lost 3 games this season. Could they avoid another defeat against the Red Hot Lions?
Back on 4th and goal. And Goff out of there, direct snap, throw to Goff, who gets it and scores a touchdown! As he did last year in Detroit.
Illegal motion, offense, number 16. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
And there's Mahomes, look for another one of those. Covered, comes back to the middle, there goes Juju. Smith-Schuster, inside the 30 to the 24-yard line. They've been good and plentiful on 4th down this year. And they'll go. Mahomes got it for Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Third and 3. Goff in the middle fires. Jamison Williams bouncing off tackles into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. J-Mo to the house. Chiefs are now 11 of 12 on the year, picking up 4th down. First down, they've got some razzle-dazzle. Back in the hands of Mahomes. He's got space. Looks to take off and ducks down. Under 5 till halftime. Fast-moving first half. Gibbs, Goods, hesitation. And there goes Gibbs in the secondary. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. Goff gets rid of it. Underneath incomplete. Usually he and St. Brown connect on that. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Mahomes rips it, throws it. Kelsey at the 5, cuts inside. Dumped down at the 1-yard line by Yassine. Lions offside. Mahomes keeps it, scores it. Touchdown. Mahomes has some time, faking, pumping, firing, complete to Kelsey, who's back in at the 30, gain of 14. Hollywood Brown in motion. He's got on the pop pass. Hollywood Brown to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Second and goal, Goff. Scanning, firing to the back. Laporta, what a catch! Touchdown! There was no space, and Laporta brings it in. Wow. 4-point game.
Did he really catch that? One hand, one down, 2 down. Wow. That was something else. Jamari Connor all over him. He's got his one arm hooked, pulls it out, didn't matter. He only needed one.
Mahomes, searching, cuts across with a touchdown to Hollywood Brown for the second time. 3rd and 10, Jones in there, can't get away from Umenyiora with the sack. Kansas City gets the victory.
Now, the Chiefs won this game with precision and timing. Mahomes had 4 touchdowns, and they didn't have any penalties. And I want to break down how this rolls, because you know Travis Kelce has to eat if this offense is going to be in rhythm. Let that play 2nd and 9. You have a short motion right here. And look at this, how he just sits down in the zone coverage. This is what he does well. He understands the depth at which the defenders drop back. He turns around. He makes himself a friendly target for Patrick Mahomes, and he delivers the ball. And then he gives him the weeble wobble. That's my child's group chat. It's called the weeble wobble.
The
Weeble Wobble
I
Club.
like that one, man. But check this play out here, Jay Bell. 4th and 3. You know what the Kansas City Chiefs are going to do. They've been running this play for all time. They're going to get the ball right here. You see this little formation. He's going to run a little out route. They're going to get a pick right here. Let this run Otis. And you're going to see the pick play come in, and he's going to come to the outside. This is Worthy, and he has so much speed. He's getting into the end zone. Kansas City Chiefs put in a tremendous amount of stress on everybody who they play against right now. Look at the celebrations, J. Bell. And then right here, again, what they do, they use all these motions to kind of fool everybody. They want to fool the defenders. They want to, we call this eye candy is what we like to call this, J. Bell. Let this run, Otis, and they're going to get their speed on the field. A nice little handoff to the man, and he's going to get into the end zone. Speed everywhere. There was all that talk about how they didn't have enough speed. They didn't have enough weapons, but now all their weapons are healthy and they are getting the job done.
Osi, you're right about the Kansas City Chiefs and their use of motion. And that's exactly what they do on this play. Let it go, Otis, because they're going to get to 4 strong right here. And what that does is it confuses. It makes your defense shift over because if you're in zone, there's a lot of threats over here. And what does that do? It causes traffic. Play it right here because this is what they do well in the red area. Look at all the traffic. And that's how Hollywood Brown comes through here untouched because there's so much going on that he comes open across the middle. And this is exactly what they do over and over again. They make you have eye discipline and they threaten you with their route concepts.
Unbelievable.
Look at this. Look at how he just comes through right there. Nobody's around him. People are chasing air, and this is what they do well, man. This team is balling. And what'd you call my man last time?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, man, he is
I stand by it.
Man, this dude right now is playing at an MVP level, but I'm going to tell you who's not playing at an MVP level.
Tell us, J-Bell.
It's the post-game scrap. Oh, my gosh. You got to get your chin out of there quickly. Now, this is dangerous. I don't condone any of this violence. But Juju, either you're going to fall or you're going to fight because he got a little confused there. He fell, then he came back for the scrap, and I'm telling you, Brian Branch wanted all the smoke.
He was upset.
He wanted all the smoke, but I mean.
What was Juju Smith, what was he doing? He was like talking, then he went to go dap him up.
Yeah,
what
you know, you can't, at the end of the game, you got to know who you can be a thug with because I was a fake thug. So I knew how to be a fake thug, and I wasn't going to be a real thug with the real thugs, you know? You got to know. So he came over there thinking he was going to get away with it, and it didn't work out. It's going to cost him some money. From one fake thug to another, you got to know who your opponent is.
We're going to No Huddle now with a look around the league, starting with the Denver Broncos against the New York Jets at Tottenham.
And the defenses were on top in this one. There were 13 punts, and the Jets finished with negative 10 passing yards, but a win is a win, and the Broncos pulled this one out with Bo Nix finding Nate Atkins for the only touchdown in the game. Broncos 13, Jets 11.
Remember the Atkins stat? You remember that?
Yeah, it was a good fan.
It was a good one. Arizona Cardinals at Indianapolis Colts. Jacoby Brissett started against his former team as the Cardinals went toe-to-toe with the Colts. Daniel Jones, 3 total touchdowns, including this rushing touchdown, as the Colts won 31-27.
San Francisco 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A very injured San Francisco 49ers even got more injured when they lost Fred Warner to a season-ending injury. Baker Mayfield continues to get it done for the Buccaneers, though. Look at his run on 3rd and 14. Give me what you got. And 2 plays later, he hit Tez Johnson on a 45-yard touchdown and an incredible catch and an incredible celebration to go with it. The final was the Buccaneers 30 to the 49ers 19. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
That guy's athletic. He's like 135 pounds, so I could do that if I was that light.
Probably not. Los Angeles Chargers at the Miami Dolphins. After 2 straight losses, the Los Angeles Chargers rebounded with a win against the Miami Dolphins. Chargers trailing the 4th quarter before this big play by Ladden. He's a good lad.
Yeah, I like Ladd.
Ladd McConkey. He made the defense miss and got them in the field goal range, setting up the game-winning kick from Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Chargers 29, Dolphins 27, J. Bell.
New England Patriots at the New Orleans Saints. What do they call that place in New Orleans?
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, but they didn't get lost, my friend. And finally, they're getting excited about New England because they got Drake May. He put together another strong performance, throwing 3 touchdowns against the Saints to move the Patriots to 4-2. The Patriots 25-19.
Okay, let's go to our next game featuring the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Seattle Seahawks. The Jaguars beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 5, and we're looking to follow up with a win against Seattle before they head to London this week. What are you doing?
You gotta have head movement.
It's here, man.
Oh,
it's here.
Oh.
Yeah.
That fake thug really ain't working out for me, is it? Fake thug for real.
Lawrence open, and that should be good for a touchdown. Bryant Thomas Jr. is in for Jacksonville. Third down, 8. Lawrence from the pocket will be sacked. He had time, couldn't find anybody, and inside the 5, Leonard Williams with help from Uchenna Nwosu brought him down. So Walker's available there, Trayvon Walker, but just hasn't been very active as Darnold sets to throw. And floating one down the middle. And Smith-Njigba has it. Touchdown Seahawks. 61 yards for 6. Working against Greg Newsome, who was in the game, the newest Jag. Pressure coming. He got rid of it. A time it open at the 40. It's a first down. Parker Washington stumbling. And inside the 40 of Seattle. 3rd and 9. Pressure picked up in the middle. Lawrence is going to be sacked again. DeMarcus Lawrence. Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence doing the job. So the field goal try. Cam Little from 50 has missed an extra point, and he's missed now. Darnold again. There's Cooper Kupp. His first catch of the game and still going. Inside the 20 of the Jags. Darnold for the end zone. Catch made. Cooper Kupp has his first touchdown this season. But they've also gotten there with just 4 rushing. Flag flies. Lawrence heaves one on the move. And it's caught by Brian Thomas after a deflection, and he's in the end zone for a Jacksonville touchdown. But hold everything. Lawrence is going to have to get rid of it, and caught! He's headed to the end zone! Touchdown, Jacksonville! Tim Patrick for the 2. And straight ahead, Bashal Tootin, and he did not get it. Punt of 45 yards, just beyond the 26-yard line. Darnold set to throw, and wide open at the 40 of Jacksonville. A.J. Barner. Can they bring him down eventually? Yes, inside the 15-yard line. A 20-12 final.
Now, I love my friends, Osi. And that man behind me, that's my friend. That's Aden Durde.
Okay.
That's the defensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm telling you right now, they are causing havoc. 33 pressures, 16 hits on the quarterback, Osi, and 7 sacks. I'm telling you right now, the ice bath is real for Trevor Lawrence this week. And it all started with great play design to set up your players for success. Let's see how this happens. Let me tell you something now. As I damaged my pointer, I almost killed my pointer, Osi, but it doesn't care. You got to fix on the fly right now. You know how the equipment managers run out? Yeah. They don't panic. They just fix it. That's what we just did. Now look at this. You like the long stick?
I love
the long arm of the law, Osi. Now I want you to look at right here. Leonard Williams, boom, down here. He is the man. Now let this play. This guy is a disruptive force. He brings it every play. But there's more that meets the eye on this play, because we're talking about the extra in the ordinary. And this man, the big cat, he makes it look ordinary. But I want to show you the extra, because Trevor Lawrence knows the extra, because he felt it. Now, right here, this is beautiful. You got the big guy out here. Now, they know they got to stop him, so they put a tight end to chip him. And look what he does. Let that play, Otis. Look what he does. He gets skinny real quick, and now here. Oh, this is the extra. Osi, what is the game of football about? It's about technique. It's about leverage, all that. Now look at this big man with his hands tight like this. This is everything tight inside, because he's going speed to what?
Power.
Speed to power. So you got to do what? You got to
shock him.
You got to shock him and punch, Osi. That's what I'm talking about. Let this play right here. Little is a little man. Punch him in his chest right there. That's exactly what Big Cat did. Look at him just punch this grown man in his chest, come through and get the sack. Nwosu got a little bit of feast off of that too, but it's Leonard Williams. Speed to power, the Big Cat, just punching that man in his chest and making it happen. Now, sometimes you got to play to run, right?
Yep.
Right here. 2nd and 2. Why is this important? You've just passed the 50-yard line. So you're trying to kind of knock them out of field goal range, right? You're trying to get aggressive. You're not going to let them pick up the first down so they can drive down and get some points on the board. So you have to do a run blitz. Now, when you do a run blitz, and they don't run, what do you got to do?
You got to convert the pass, J. Bell.
Let that play right here. Look at number 42 right here. Okay, run blitz, coming down. No run. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna explode through, and I'm gonna get the sack, right? I'm gonna explode through, and I'm gonna get the sack. That's what Drake Thomas did. But there's more. There's extra in the ordinary. Look at this little man. This is a linebacker versus an offensive lineman. Let this play. Look at Drake Thomas. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him lift that grown man off his feet.
Oh boy.
Look at that, because it's the technique, it's the leverage, it's the punch, right? Same foot, same shoulder, punch.
You're low, J. Bell.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same foot, same shoulder, punch. Look at that. Move the grown man out of his mark, comes down and makes his play. That is doing your technique correctly. That's the extra in the ordinary. These plays are all down to technique. And finally, it's the design we talk about. We talked about Aden Durde and this Seattle Seahawks defense and how they set the players up for success. Let me show you how. Now, what you have done is you line 5 guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the line of scrimmage. Why, Osi? Because you want to force what?
One-on-ones.
One-on-one blocking. So you put 5 guys up here. So these 5 guys go, we got the 5 biggest. We cannot double team anyone. Let this play. Boom, you're forcing one-on-ones, and you come through right here, and you get a sack. It's a party at the quarterback. But there's more to meets the eye, because it wasn't 5 guys coming. This right here, look at number 13, Ernest Jones. This is what we call a coffee house blitz. You know why?
Tell us, J. Bell.
I don't know, but I think the coaches say this. Coaches, you know when you're going to order coffee, you're up there, you're like, hey, let me get my coffee, and you get faked out because it's not your coffee, and you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Not mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, no. The wrong Jason? Okay.
Yep.
So that's exactly what he's doing, because he's at the line of scrimmage like he's coming, and he says, no, I'm going to drop back out into coverage. So look at these guys right here. 1, 2, 3. Who are they blocking, Osi? Let it play.
One guy.
They are blocking nothing. One guy. So that frees up the one-on-one, which allows you to bring the pressure. It's the play design. It's the ingenuity, and it's, oh my gosh.
It's that Nigeria flag, buddy.
Representing out there everywhere, across the globe. Aden Durde, this Seattle Seahawks defensive line, dominating. They got the players, they got the scheme, they got the technique, and they have the extra in the ordinary. Man, call me back, Aden, too. I've been calling you. Call your boy back. I know it's the middle of the season.
Absolutely unbelievable, J. Bell. Absolutely unbelievable.
Learn from the best, man.
Yeah, but I got to tell you something.
Tell me more.
You know, when you were talking about these defensive tackles and stuff, I used to hate when my defensive tackles got sacks. I used to absolutely hate it. So here's what I would tell them. I'd be like, listen, there's a tree, and the tree is full of fruits.
Okay.
And it's called the sack tree. And your job as a tackle is to pull the branch down so that I may pick the fruits from the sack tree. That's your job. No sacks to you. You pull the branch down so I may eat the fruits.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get to our next feature before this man eats up all the fruit. We got the Dallas Cowboys, who are guaranteed to entertain this season on offense, of course, because on defense, they're kind of horrendous. But let's see as they travel to Carolina to play the Panthers.
Pull it down, buddy.
Just get you gonna share the fruit?
Pull it down, buddy.
Just
for me to eat the fruit.
Right back to McMillan. That's out of his hands and picked off by Donovan Wilson. Wilson with a little bit of an alley. He stepped out of bounds as he has his second interception of the season. So this is almost a 100% go for Dallas. Dak Prescott floats it. Hunter Lipke, the fullback, with a touchdown. Empty set, 5 in the pattern. Young floats it, end zone. McMillan, his first NFL touchdown. 5 in the pattern again for Prescott. Seam route, Ferguson, tight end touchdown. His 4th in the last 3 games. 4-man rush. Young was looking to the left. Instead throws the cross. Juggled by Leggett, who flings it to the side for Dowdle as he was going down to the deck. A dangerous play. Now a flag is thrown. That ball was loose for a moment as well. And then Leggett seemingly rescued that ball for Carolina. Rico Dowdle had a great first half rushing the ball. They're going to come out passing, and breaking free is Jimmy Horn Jr. Trevor Etienne in motion. Fake it to Dowdle. Young's got a shuffle. Steps up, throws. Wide open man is Dowdle. And he's going to take it to the end zone against his former team. Touchdown Carolina, and the Panthers lead. Fake it to Dowdle. Leofau coming on the pressure, and he's going to get to Bryce Young as Dallas gets the sack. Quick slant, Pickens breaks free. George Pickens, touchdown Dallas, and the Cowboys take the lead. Rico Dowdle coming off a huge game last week, having another strong day today, and he's got a blocker in Brady Christensen. He cuts it for a first down into the red zone. Young under pressure, steps away, fires, scores, touchdown. Another one for Tenaroa McMillan. And the Panthers regain the lead.
George Pickens aligned against Mike Jackson at the top of the screen.
Prescott deep drop, wants something deep downfield, and right on cue, it's Pickens getting away from Mike Jackson into the open field. Pickens down near the 20-yard line. Easy one for Aubrey, and this game is tied at 27. Would have been a 58-yard field goal from here. Or punt it. Instead, they'll try to get 3 yards. On a quick pass through traffic. Good for a first down.
It's the best decision of his coaching career so far here in Carolina.
Fitzgerald for the win. It is good. The Panthers upset the Cowboys.
Now, that's the first time the Panthers have a 500 record since 2021, OC.
Long time, Jay.
Long time. And Rico Dowdle had 437 yards from scrimmage the last 2 weeks. He was balling, especially against his former team. Now, this man right here, you got to give him some love, right?
Bryce Young, yeah.
Give Bryce
There's questions about him, Jay Bell.
Yeah,
Questions.
he's answering. I love this play. Let it play right now. Now, this is cool, right? Because Rico Dowdle's in the backfield. You see him sneak through right here? Nobody picks him up because of the movement by Bryce Young. They got their eyes on him. They're thinking he's going to scramble. Boom. He comes open in the end zone. And look at this. This is called the grave digger. But you don't want to do that. I mean, that's a lonely job.
It is.
It is. But they deserve it, man. The home crowd hyped up Bryce Young delivering right here. Because sometimes, man, guys open like that, you miss the throw. He came through on that one, Bryce Young.
That was a great play by him, but there were also a lot of questions about Bryce Young holding on to the football too long. They said he needs to get rid of the football. He needs to be able to elude pressure. Play this right here, Otis, and you're going to see him right here. The defender comes free. Running back completely misses the block. And what does he do? A little shoulder dip. Do you see that? The elusiveness, man. The ability to be able to elude that block and fire it in there to McMillan. This was a great play. I know it looks simple, but this is very, watch the defender come, step in.
Nice.
Boom, avoid him.
Eyes downfield, though,
and throw a dime to Tutoria McMillan. That is a great play by Bryce Young, coming into his own, Jay Bell, as a quarterback.
Come on, Bryce Young. Come on, baby. It's 4th and 3. Money down. Money down. Bryce Young, empty formation. Why did they do that? He is looking for the best matchup. This is why they do this. The defense has to declare. And right now, he's going to see his Hunter Renfrow up here, and the defender has outside leverage. So he's thinking, I can get rid of this ball quickly. Play it right now for the people, Otis, because that's exactly what happened. He's got to sneak this ball in there before a defender pops out there. Bam! Throws it in there. Precise throw. And you throw it low, right? Away from the defender, and that is accurate football. Good job, Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young getting the job done. I want you guys at home to understand that every single thing I say up here is true. Now, why I'm talking about Nigerian players today. You see, there's a difference between a child raised in Nigeria and a child raised anywhere else on planet Earth.
Oh.
What is that difference, you may ask? Good, I'm gonna tell you right now. You see, in Nigeria, they sell these long sticks. They call them long canes in stores and in supermarkets and on the corner. What are these sticks, you may ask? Oh, see, they're called pankere. What is the pankere? The pankere is the cane that parents and teachers use to discipline their children.
Oh, man.
That's right. They sell the canes that parents and teachers use to discipline their children in stores.
No way.
Where you guys are buying toys from, they're selling the sticks that parents and teachers use to discipline their children. Now, in Nigeria, parents are very, very particular about their grades. And so you would come home and your mom would be rating that. She'd be like, what is this A- on your report card. You're like, A-, A-. What is that? Oh no, it's an A-. I don't care, Osi. You're an idiot. Why you have a minus on your report card? And then she'll reach in her purse and she'll give you some money. And she'll say, Osi, I need you to go to the store. And I need you to buy me some bread. I need you to buy me some eggs and also buy me pancetta. And you're like, oh my goodness, J Bell. You grab the money and you go to the store just like this. You walk to the store. You're like, hello, sir. Please give me some bread, give me some egg, and give me some pancetta. Man, they'll give you the stick. And you be walking home, holding your bread and your eggs and the pancetta, and everybody on the streets will be laughing at you because they know what's about to happen when you get home. This is the environment that we were raised in, and these pancetta children, as I like to call them, have been unleashed on the NFL, and I'm going to show you a couple of them right here. Now, this right here is CJ Okoye. We talked about him. This guy hadn't played football before up until 2 years ago, and right now he is in the NFL on the Baltimore Ravens making plays. So about 2 years ago, he was for sure buying pancetta for his, and check him out right now. Let this play, Otis, and you're going to see the anger and the aggression that he plays with as he just mushes that guy back and gets the running back. Remember, this guy hadn't played football before up until 2 years ago. He's in the NFL now making plays. And right here, this is David Njoku, Chief David Njoku, as we like to call him. And this is a tight end for the Cleveland Browns, one of the very best players in football. Let this play, Otis. You're going to see him run what we like to call a choice route. He's going to come to the inside. He's going to get the play, and look at the celebration. Watch David. David Njoku. What a player. Nigeria representing. We are different. And right here, I want you to check out Samson Ebukam right here. This is a defensive end. And watch this pass rush right here. Let this play. He's going to come speed the power like J Bell was talking about. Get them hands inside and get off me. And he gets to the quarterback. The aggression, the anger. I'm going to unleash my anger on you. Check him out right here. Ebukam, speed to power, running right through the offensive tackle, getting to Geno Smith. Nigeria representing the difference between us and everybody else.
Oh, so you had to carry the stick all the way home?
All the way home, brother. All the way home.
How slow did you take
just
to
like
get home?
This, bro. You're looking around. Everybody's looking at you laughing. They're like, pancetta man. You're about to chop pancetta.
All right, OC, no, this is no huddle. Starting with the New York Giants against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles at our New York Giants. Rookies Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo have electrified the New York Giants, and they continued by pulling off an upset win against the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles. Scatterbo ran for 3 touchdowns, while Jackson Dart threw for this one to Wan'Dale Robinson. What a play. Look at this guy, J Bell.
Man, the future's bright, OC.
Got so much swag. I love this, man. Wan'Dale Robinson making plays, getting it in for the New York Giants. Giants win 34-17.
The LA Rams at the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens expect to have Lamar Jackson back after their bye, and they definitely need him. They fell to 1-5 after losing to the LA Rams, and Matthew Stafford hit Tyler Higbee on an 8-yard touchdown as LA head to London with a 4-2 record. The Rams 17, the Ravens 3.
Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Old man Joe Flacco started for the Cincinnati after he was traded from the Browns last week, but it wasn't enough to stop the Bengals falling to another defeat.
I should have looked at
Jordan
the
Love
picture.
hit Tucker Kraft on a 19-yard touchdown as the Packers won this one. Packers 27, Bengals 18.
He looked so
old.
old, bro. And to Flacco's old team, the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are dominating the AFC North, and they have pulled even further clear with a win against the Cleveland Browns. Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf combined beautifully in Dublin a few weeks ago, and they did it again with a 25-yard touchdown the final. Steelers 23, the Browns 9.
Tennessee Titans at the Las Vegas Raiders. Finally, the Titans versus the Raiders, where the Las Vegas defense made life miserable for Cam Ward. Devin White had an interception and forced a fumble with this massive hit. Final, Raiders 20, Titans 10. Don't forget to keep it right here on the NFL UK and Ireland YouTube channel all week, with the Weekly Blitz dropping Tuesdays at 8 p.m. This week, Hugh and Ellie went behind the scenes at the game in Tottenham. And you know we appreciate our viewers, so here's another question that you've sent in. At Whack-A-Mole Ask. At Whack-A-Mole. You like that?
I like that.
Whack-A-Mole.
Whack-A-Mole, though, gang. Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah. Anyway, this is what he asked. I don't know if it was a he, but here's what they
It's our
asked.
people.
I'd like to know how we can fix my Miami Dolphins, please. And can we have a highlight reel of the boys on the field back in the day?
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Tua.
Yeah, we talked to producers about the other one.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what Tua had to say.
Okay.
I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
To be clear, you're saying some players were late or missed?
Late, yeah.
He kept it real, Osi.
Yep.
That is your quarterback. That's your leader. And we've been in many locker rooms. We've heard it all. That conversation is talking about the top.
Yep.
The head coach.
Head coach, leadership, a lot of people in there. He essentially threw them under the bus, telling everybody that there is no leadership. You call them player only. You know how serious a players only meeting is, and people are showing up late?
That
means
just
there's no
doesn't
respect.
happen.
Yeah, disrespectful.
And the one thing about sports in different cities is there's a lot of distraction. You played in New York for a long time. Not everybody can play there. It will eat you alive if you're not focused. Miami is the same way. You have to be focused in your business and how you go about it. And he's saying right then and there that people are not focused on what it takes to win. And he's calling them out as best as he can. Now it's up to the head coach to tell everybody this is how this is going to be run from now on.
You know what they're doing in Miami, J. Bell?
What they doing?
Rush, get the yayo. Rush, get the yayo.
Some cities are not for everybody, man. It's going to be hard. When your quarterback is calling you out, you have to respond. Man, you know, I wish the best for everybody, but this is when head coaches get fired.
Yeah.
Now, it's serious whenever you're talking about somebody getting fired, so let's lighten it up. And Whack-A-Mole, he wanted to know, do we have a few plays? So let's take a look at what the producers came up with. I have no clue, but it should be interesting. Let's check this out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what this
Oh,
play is.
that's
I know what
me?
this play- yeah.
That's you?
Watch the
Oh my
play.
gosh, pause this. Can
Oh,
we
yeah.
stop this? Can we pause this? Oh
yeah.
my gosh, where's my stick? Where's my stick? Where's my stick? Ladies and gentlemen,
Long stick.
this right here.
Oh, yeah.
Osi Umenyiora, number 72, number 1 in your hearts, coming off the edge. He disrupted the game. That's
Yeah,
number 33, Jason Bell in the
yeah.
back playing cover 2. I got this half of the field. This is 3rd and 12.
Oh,
we
boy.
are in a game right now. This is a pivotal play in the game. Why? Because we need to score to get in the playoffs.
Oh, I remember that.
We need to win this
I
game, and we are
know, to
losing
get in.
the playoffs. They know they have to throw. It's 3rd and 12. What's going to happen? First of all, let me look at Osi. Just keep your eyes on
what
us.
happened here.
Just look at your Osi right here.
Can I
Let
see
it
what I
play.
did here?
Let it play. Come on, Osi. Come off the
Look at
ball.
the get up.
Look at this
Oh,
right here.
yeah.
Oh my God, the pressure almost smacks the ball.
Almost.
Makes him step up, throws it, and what do you say? Tips and overthrows.
Let me
oh
get
my
that.
gosh, number 33, J. Bell.
With the
Tips
broken forearm.
and
Didn't you have a
overthrows.
broken
My
forearm?
arm was broke. I have a cast on my arm. I have look at it. Look at the skies. Come look at the cast. Look at the cast.
Look at
I'm
the
reading the
kid.
quarterback. Boom, boom. Get out your break. Get out your break. Dig and get the ball. Get the ball, J. Bell, with the cast. Now, this is when you know you're good. That's young J. Bell.
at
I had a
young J.
fade.
Bell.
I had a fade
Oh my
and I
God.
had muscles. But it was a long time ago.
Oh, boy.
Good job. Now look at this. Now look at this.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Quarter. Oh, I already know what play this is.
Look
And
at this
I want you
man.
to check this out right
Come
here.
on, tell
this
him.
This is Trent Williams. They say this guy's the best tackle in history right here. That's what they say about this guy.
Yeah.
The best tackle in history.
Yeah.
If he's the best tackle in history, let's watch what happens.
Oh my
over
gosh.
here.
Look at 72.
Check
Look at
out number
72. Look at 72. Go, go, go,
Watch this right here. You see,
go,
you see the fake inside?
Oh
I'm
my
right
gosh.
around the edge.
Oh
let me get
my,
that.
give
Let
me
get
that ball.
And pick that up, J.
Man.
Bell.
And you, oh my God,
With
and
the
you
recovery.
recovered of it?
Oh, yeah.
This
Look
is
at him. He's sick. He's
these,
sick.
look at
Sick
him
to
come up there. Look, wait, I want you, look at him. He's off the ball fast. Anybody? Smacks his elbow down, bends the corner. That's speed, that's power, that's flexibility.
Yeah, take that
all that,
helmet
take it
off,
out.
boy. Let
Because,
him know.
and let me tell you, stop,
I'm
stop,
already
stop right
balling.
here.
You
Stop.
can already see I'm balling
But
a little bit. You can see
but
it's
also,
coming.
this is why this
little-
matters. You see, everybody in the crowd sees his face. Because what happens is when we go out at night, they all know who he is.
Yeah.
Everybody in the city, because they seen that play. 72, they see his beautiful face and they say, we're gonna buy him dinner and J. Bell will be right next to him.
Yes, he will. Making plays.
That's it. It's the best highlights of the day. All right, here are the results from last week. We still got some games to go, OC, right?
What channel are they on, J.
I
Bell?
mean, you know, you better watch Sky Sports, baby, because we are all, watch Sky Sports, that's the channel you want to focus on. And we got to see the Buffalo Bills versus the Falcons. And also, man, these two young quarterbacks, Washington, We got Jaden Daniels and we got Caleb.
Number
Williams
1 versus
of the
number
Bears.
2 last
Yeah,
year.
that's
a
going
great
to
one.
be
Great
a
one.
battle,
Great
OC.
one.
But let's see the standings. Let's check out the standings here. Let's start off with the AFC. Once again, we have a battle in the East, right? Because when you think about the Buffalo Bills and you see the New England Patriots, they are
Creeping.
playing well. And right now, the Steelers are dominating the AFC North. In the South, who would have thunk it? Who would have thought the Colts and Daniel Jones would be 5-1? And in the West, it is a battle between the Chargers and the Denver Broncos. But the Kansas City Chiefs are moving fast, and it's looking dangerous.
Mid-Mahomes. Over to the NFC, and in the East, the Eagles are still on top. 4 wins, 2 losses, with the Commanders right behind them. NFC North, the Packers are ahead. 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie, with the Lions now 4-2. In the South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Boy, oh boy, what a season they're having. 5 wins, 1 loss. And in the NFC West, boy, we got 3 teams tied at 4-2. The 49ers, the Seahawks, and the Rams. That must be the toughest division in football, J-Bell.
I'm agreeing with you. All right, OC. This is an educational experiment that we have in this show, and we are trying to teach the people something. So what have we learned today? Okay. I think I have 2.
Okay.
You tell me if this works.
Okay.
You always come through
I got you.
with the third. First of all, if you're going to be in a scuffle, make sure you're not a fake thug.
Yeah, can't do that.
Can't be a fake thug.
Yeah,
From a fake thug.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Don't be a fake thug. Second is, be careful, because you might have to walk home with your stick.
Pancake, yeah.
Walking home with
it.
That is tough.
Dangerous,
but it makes you good on the field.
Makes you good. It makes you a solid individual. J-Bell.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And number 3, I'm struggling with. OC, what do you got for me?
We actually used to be ballers, J-Bell. Do you remember? You remember those days?
I did.
Remember on the football field? And then the after party? You remember all that?
And
You were a good player, J-Bell.
that was a good life.
Yes, you was.
I love the parties.
Those days are over.
I shouldn't have spent all that money.
It's finished, J-Bell.
I had a good time.
Yep.
Now I'm just late for the school run.
Mm-hmm. You're a dad now. You're a dad. You're just a dad.
I love being a dad, but
You're an innocent dad.
I want to live those days again.
We can't.
We went from such high to such. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.